Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today. I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. Monday, so it's poem day. This is Hafiz. I call him the Persian Shakespeare. Yeah, it's called I Got Kin. Plant so your heart will grow. Love so God will think, aha, I got kin in that body. I should start inviting that soul over for coffee and rolls. Sing, because this is a food our starving world needs. Laugh, because that is the purest sound. Plant so your own heart will grow. Love so God will think, aha, I got kin in that body. I should start inviting that soul over for coffee and rolls. Sing, because this is a food our starving world needs. And laugh, because that's the purest sound. Today, I want to talk a little bit about the center, sometimes called the self, sometimes called soul, sometimes called the Atman in yoga, but I like to call it the king and the queen, the inner royal person, the inner ruler, the part of you that sits on a throne of power and decides. The first thing is that if you're not in touch with this part of yourself, your anxiety level is running wild. You're going to assume that chaos is normative. But once you're in touch with your inner royal ruler, your inner self, with a capital S, not your personality self, with a small s, that means this is archetypal. You realize it's numinous. It connects you to the world of magic, of enchantment. It's high octane. It's aggressive in the most powerful, beneficial way for the good of the people. It dominates everything like an iron filing that gets drawn to the magnet. Without it, you're de-energized, you're deflated. This is the part of you that exists long before modernization, long before secularization, long before civilization. And it understands that without peace, without justice, no center can hold. It's normally identified archetypally with the cosmic tree, the tree of life. It's the source of all creativity, the source of all empowerment. It's the primal center out of which the world evolves. Now, the key with the king is just like the guru. You want the king or the queen, the royal inner person, to bestow the eye of blessing on you. That's why in all the stories, when you bring a gift to them, they always raise you in station and they give you more. They're always more magnanimous than you are. If you're unwilling to project this, I mean, to internalize it and own your own power, then you put it on other people. But unfortunately, a lot of other people who take the power, they love the firepower connected to it, and they use it sometimes in sadistic and manipulative ways. Then they become a shadow king. And the shadow king doesn't desire the good of the people. He has no concern for the ethics of the realm. They think they're entitled to everything. Their narcissism knows no bounds. They have no capacity to recognize anybody else as an independent center of initiative. That could be frightening to them. That's like in Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Snow White. What? No way. And they can't handle that. But a good king doesn't need to be admired. A good queen doesn't need to be admired. They mirror other people. They raise people. They bring them up. They liberate them. They free them because that's why they're there. So don't limit your own life potential by resisting regeneration. That means you have to be willing to take in information, which is why the inner royal person almost always has advisors, wise men and wise women, whispering in their ear. Sacrifice there has to be, but only the things that keep you a slave, make you not connect to spirit. high standards, but it's worth the effort. Because if you flunk, because you abdicate, or you give your power to other people, then you feel empty unless you have this. So respect your inner king and queen. Don't be afraid to decide. Be open to the wise part of yourself that gives you information, and then act it out. If you're integrated in all those things, then your inner lover will show such joy